This is Ralph Irvin in Eugene, Oregon, where this evening the UCLA football team will take on the Oregon Ducks. But there was major Pac-10 news today as the Pac-10 announced the Pac-12 conference alignment. And I'm joined by UCLA Athletic Director Dan Guerrero. And Dan, what exactly was the announcement from the Pac-10 commissioner?
Well, Ralph, clearly it was a historical day today. The Pac-10 decided to move to the Pac-12 officially. I think the biggest news is obviously the alignment issue, which everyone has been very concerned about, and clearly the fact that there will be a north-south alignment where you'll feature the 4 Northwest schools, the Oregon schools and the Washington schools, and the 2 Northern California schools in one division, as well as Utah, Colorado, the Arizona schools, and UCLA and USC in another division, is big news, I think, for our conference. One of the nuances of that particular configuration, however, is that as a result of the traditional rivalries and really the president's understanding the importance of the rivalries between Northern California and Southern California, those will be in place. Those will remain in place. We'll continue to have the opportunity to play Stanford and Cal in football every year.
And the other big news, of course, that people were wondering about would be, okay, there is 12 teams. That means there's going to be a conference championship game, and that information was announced as well.
That's correct. In order to have a conference championship game, the conference must have 12 teams. So clearly the addition of Utah and Colorado has now created a situation that allows us the opportunity to in fact do that. So we have made a decision to go ahead and move forward with the conference championship game. It will be at the site of a divisional champion, and it's largely selected in that manner in order to be able to have a big crowd, a lot of fan excitement, make certain that you have a full house and once again, just a great college atmosphere.
Well, and one thing that also has gone on recently that maybe some of our viewers weren't aware of is that there's renovations going on at the Rose Bowl that, of course, will then facilitate for a great conference championship experience if UCLA was to host.
Ralph, we've been working on this project for a couple of years now. Sometimes it's all about timing. We believe that 2 years ago it would have been difficult for us to pull it off, and 2 years from now it might be difficult for us to pull it off. But the Tournament of Roses, City of Pasadena, the Rose Bowl Operating Company, and UCLA have worked diligently to try to create a process whereby we can move forward with a $150 million plus renovation. The great news for UCLA fans as we move forward with this is all of the revenue that UCLA puts into this project is incremental revenue that is derived specifically from the renovation itself. So, more concession revenue will be going into the pot. Advertising revenue will be going into the pot, and premium seating revenue will be going into the pot. But our folks that sit in the bowl will not have any direct impact to them in any way, shape, or form. We did not have to put any money up front to make this thing work, yet the finances work for all parties, and we're very excited about the prospect of the renovation.
Well, one other note, since I do have you here, I wanted to talk about a new addition that's coming to the UCLA Hall of Fame that our fans will be able to enjoy, and that is with the addition of the Wooden Den.
Ralph, obviously for those individuals that have had the opportunity over the years to share a little bit of time with Coach Wooden in his den, it is hallowed ground. It's a special place. And Bobby Field, a senior associate athletic director on my staff, and Ken Weiner, another senior associate, worked very closely with the Wooden family to get them to allow us the opportunity to replicate Coach Wooden's den in the Morgan Center in our Hall of Fame. It is a staggeringly wonderful display. We'll be able to unfold that next week officially. But for those who have never had the opportunity, it is clearly a unique experience. For those who did have the opportunity, it was very nostalgic.
Well, and I know that all of us at UCLABruins.com are excited because next week we'll actually give a preview for those folks who are not so close to visit the Hall of Fame so that they can get a glimpse as well into what the Wooden Den's all about. Dan, thanks for taking the time to join us.
You bet, Ralph. My pleasure.
That's UCLA Athletic Director Dan Guerrero. Again, the Bruins taking on Oregon later today as we found out the Pac-10, Pac-12 announcements. Of course, for the best news and notes on UCLA Athletics, you get it all right here, UCLABruins.com.